Guys, well, I'd say welcome to Bloodstock, but it's already Saturday. You already done your set. New Blood stage yesterday. Straightforward question. How did you feel it went? How did you enjoy it?
Oh, it was glorious. We kicked in and it just all came together. It felt like it all came together. I do think one of our best promoters was probably the rain.
Yeah.
Because it did start raining early on into our set, which dragged a couple of people who maybe were just hanging out by the bars and wanted some shelter. But from the back of that, then yesterday we had so many people coming up to us saying that they enjoyed what we did. And that's what does it for me. That's what I love hearing. We write for ourselves, but if other people enjoy what we do, then perfect,
yeah. As I said, you did get the rain. It did drag people in who just wanted to get out of it, but isn't that like the best opportunity where the chances are you've only got half an hour, so you've got to ply your trade and give them as much as you possibly can and sell yourself?
Absolutely. I mean, friends of ours that did plan to come and see us basically turned around and said they were hearing people coming in literally going, ooh. And yeah, you've just got to impress with whoever's there. If people went elsewhere, and they were more than entitled to, considering we were clashing with both Onslaught and Mortishead, who were both friends of ours as well. We're grateful for what we can get.
Yep.
We're in a new band. This is the first time we've played here. It's all about the opportunities and taking them when they were offered, and we did. We felt like we did.
Must have just gone by like in an instant though, because it is only 30 minutes. You got what? You had six tracks? Six. Yep.
It still hasn't sunk in yet.
It still hasn't sunk in.
Yeah, like throughout the whole like thing when we got announced for playing Bloodstock, I'm still doing my masters, doing a dissertation. So like,
oh wow.
Yeah, he's been like, oh, like 2 more weeks ago. I'm just like, oh, just 2,000 words ago. It's all good. Yeah. But other than that, it's like it still hasn't sunk in now, and most probably won't till I go into my bed and just be like, oh shit.
It's done, yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
It's the case of, I mean, I've been saying I've been coming here as a fan of metal for 10 years myself, so to finally get the chance to be on the stage, being less than 200 yards and 9 hours away from Judas freaking Priest, who were my first ever metal gig. It's been emotional. I openly admit I've been an absolute wreck in the aftermath of this, and I haven't even been drinking to do that. It's just been so emotional because I love this place so much. I've been coming here for 10 years. The atmosphere, the fans here are just here for the music. There's no ulterior motives with everyone, and that's why Bloodstock works.
Yeah.
Above the down, you don't get the help off any other festival that Bloodstock do for unsigned bands, and for that I'll be eternally grateful.
Well, you talk about the help and the leg up and just the extra boost they try and give. Metal to the Masters, you obviously won it this year, your leg of it. Was that the first time you'd ever entered it? Was the first go at it?
Definitely not. I personally, that's probably about my 6th or 7th attempt with 2 or 3 different bands.
Okay.
We reached the final last year and lost out to our friends in Malum Sky. They did what they do. They were brilliant, but I thought I pulled in all our favours last year, to be fair.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, with regards to opportunities, I don't expect anything. So I didn't expect our friends to help us out. Again, I thought I pulled in all our favours. I didn't expect people to turn out even more so in force to get us through to this year, but they did. And again, we ended up doing like a pre-order on t-shirts. We did an exclusive design, and we sold 50 of those, and it's been brilliant seeing like the hordes of random people that I maybe haven't even met, that haven't even seen us, that have gone ahead and bought a t-shirt based on the back of what we've done. So we've been working hard. I think for Democratus alone it was our 3rd attempt. We got to the semi-finals in 2016, where our friends in Agrona ended up winning. Then we got to the final last year and lost out to Malum Sky, and then this year seems to be our year. But I'm babbling now, but it's the case of, I think this was the right time for us. With the music that we knuckled down and wrote off the back of last year and losing out, we feel we are a better band than we were last year, so it feels better, it feels more accomplished, if that makes sense.
So you didn't, I guess, say semi-finals, final, and kept losing. You didn't let that knock you back. I guess you used it as energizing yourself to do better for this year.
Yeah, I freely admit I moped for a bit, or bitter and jealous for a little while. But no, at the end of the day, that got us that's not going to be productive. So it was the case of, Zach had only joined the band last year on drums, and we got that far, and then Zach's a multi-instrumentalist, as are my bassist and guitarist Karen and Spoon. And we just literally knuckled down, and we were chucking out songs on a weekly basis that we basically kind of were getting tight and chucking into the set as soon as we could to gauge the reaction on, and it all worked from there.
Talking about the building then, what's next? Now you've done your big platform, you've done Bloodstock. What does the rest of 2018 look like?
We're just going to prepare for the EP that we're bringing out, Damnation.
Currently being mixed and mastered by our guitarist. He's a bit of a perfectionist, so it's a case of how long's a piece of string when that one's going to come out. But it should be out before the end of the year. After that, we've got our limitations to work around with jobs, and I'm a full-time carer and to my wife. But it's the case of we take what we can get when we can get it. And as far as gigs go, we're playing Face Barmageddon in December. So it's the case of we'll keep doing what we're doing, gigging as relentlessly as we can, and getting the next EP out. The first track we played on our set isn't even going on this EP, it's on the next one.
Really?
It's on the next recording. So
wow.
This is how much we've got, like 15, 16 songs that we're working on at the moment, so there's so much to do.
So much to do. Talking of which then, where can they find you guys? Where can they find your music, your social media links, everything? Plug yourself, basically.
Yeah, we're on Facebook, so Democratus-Facebook. We're also on Instagram as well, so just Democratus Band Instagram. We're also on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and we're also on Spotify and iTunes.
Yeah, we're on all the usual outlets for the first EP. We've got the Bandcamp. Facebook is /Democratus Band. If you're going to give that one out, get it right, Zach. Yeah, we're on the usual outlets with regards to like Spotify and to iTunes and all that. So yeah, we're pretty easy to find.
No excuses, basically.
None.
You're there.
None.
It's easy. Excellent.